making no noise, just vibes, peace.
Hey, welcome back to Cozy Sunday Chat with Coach Nye. I'm your host, Coach Nye. Now, before you get started, go ahead and get your tea and your blanket. Pause it and then come back to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. So this is a three-part series. This is focusing on acknowledging who you are, your story, and where healing begins. This is the episode today is the last episode for the first series. So today's episode is the weight we carry. The weight we carry. Man, that is so powerful. That is so part of the healing journey. That is something that you really have to learn so you can detach from it. That is the biggest part of healing, understanding the weight that you carry, because a lot of the stress that we have in our life has nothing to do with us. A lot of the things, the frustration, anger, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, has nothing to do with our true self. I had to learn this. I had to really learn how to become present. And learning how to become present, I had to sit and really, every issue or whatever it is I was going through or feeling, I would have to sit and say, okay, nothing's wrong with me. My kids are healthy. I'm healthy. I have no issues. I had a job. Bills were paid. So why do I feel this way? Right? You will become the one that everyone will trauma dump on and cipher your energy and take from you and have you left dry if you do not understand how to disconnect. So you got to figure out what's yours and what's not yours. And what's not yours, do away with it, okay? So understanding emotional baggage, as we explained. So the term is used for unresolved psychological issues like stress, trauma from your past that's affecting your present. So with that, you have to look at, like I just gave you that example, is this mine? This is not my energy, or this is not my problem. A lot of people, because you're empathic, you're that go-to person, you're the one that shows unconditional love, you're the one that's always there, you're the one that everyone trauma dump, you're the one that, hey, I'm driving a 6-hour road trip, now let me call you. You're the one that people use to get what they need, to feel satisfied with whatever they need, and then when they're done, you're just thrown to the side until they need you again. You have to understand that that's not okay and disconnect from that. No, we're not doing that no more. And that's the whole purpose of the Trinity of Fitness Boot Camp, is to teach you how to love yourself, stand in your leadership and your power, and start operating in your purpose. So the leadership program I have, that's one thing that I teach you, how to be confident in who you are. Right? And so the boot camp is based off the 5 pillars. The 5 pillars of my foundation is RPI, which is acknowledging, releasing, personal self-care, inner exploration, and empowerment. That is the foundation of the Trinity of Fitness, which is the mental, physical, and spiritual healing, all 3 of those, because you can't heal one without the other. Right? So you want to be balanced. So once you understand the emotional baggage of what you're carrying, I'm going to need you to let that go. Drop those baggages off. Remember, on this solo flight that you're going on this journey that you're embarking on, the whole purpose of the journey is for you to get back to your true authentic self, meaning that you can't take everyone. So just like when you're in the airport and you're getting ready to check your carry-on and you're going, it has to fit in this box. Meaning that as you go on your journey, all of that chaos, stress, frustration, and the people that's attached to you, they can't go. They cannot go to your forward, right? They're part of your past. You have to make them part of your past. And when you deal with the past, that means that timeline has collapsed because it's no longer there. It's the past. You need to go forward. So, how unprocessed feelings affect your fitness and your mindset? Well, it affects it because let's use this as an example. You hurt my feelings, but I don't address the issue. I just sweep it under the rug as, oh, well, because I'm used to these things happening to me. Oh, well. Now what I processed is, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. It's over with. And how I'm going to deal with situations when I'm disrespected is I'm just going to brush it off. Now, I processed that. But now what am I carrying on? That emotional baggage. Now I'm carrying on because now some of y'all get in your cars and talk to yourself like what you should have said, what you could have said. And then some, they go on allowing people to continue to beat up on them or disrespect them because they think it's okay. They made it okay. Remember, whatever you think becomes your reality. So if I processed it as it's okay, then the next time I'm disrespected, I'm going to constantly feel like it's okay. It's not okay. And that's the part of healing that I'm going to teach you. So the next thing that I want you to do, because I'm going to give you homework too, but we're going to do a short guided meditation. And I want you to release what no longer serves you. So I'm going to give you an 8 count, right? An 8 count. And you're going to breathe in and you're going to blow out. So here we go. 8 seconds in. Blowing out, 8 seconds. 7 seconds in. Blow it out, 7 seconds. 6 seconds in. Blow it out, 6 seconds. 5 seconds in. Blow it out, 5 seconds. 4 seconds in. Blow it out, 4 seconds. 3 seconds in. Blow it out, 3 seconds. Let's do it for 2. Let's do it for 1. Okay, so now that you're in your meditative state and you have cleared your mind, right? With this breathing exercise, it immediately throws you into a meditation because now you've focused in. So now what I want you to think about, everything, you probably can't think of everything right now, but most of everything that has hurt you, right? Or that you're carrying right now in this present time that you was dealing with, I want you to release it. If it has nothing to do with you, I want you to focus on everything. If your bills are paid, your kids are healthy, I want you to release everything that you cannot control. Because in this season of what's going on in the world right now, even with the government shutdown, I was affected by the government shutdown as well. We don't have jobs, but my kids are healthy. I'm healthy. I got another day to get this thing right. Whatever creative idea I'm going to come up with, I got another day to do this. God bless me with another day. I am not going to be defeated by what I can't control. Do you understand? So that's something that I want you to practice in those moments, taking those deep breaths. Things that you can't control, I need you to let it go. Okay? Now, you know this is the part I love. Homework. Now, the meditation part of the homework is understanding the emotional baggage. Understand your emotional baggage. I want you to sit in a quiet place and just think about everything that you may be attached to or that's attached to you that is wearing you down. We have to learn how to start releasing the things that's weighing us down. It's time to let that go. Okay? Now, what you're going to journal, what am I holding that I'm finally ready to release? This session of the boot camp that I'm teaching you how to journal and I'm teaching you how to meditate, which is going to, in return, help you become the better version of yourself. And with that, just like my book, Trinity, Walk to Self-Love, I created this book when I was going through my journey of healing. And it's just my testimony, and it's just journaling pages in there, and I gave journaling prompts of the things that I went through and help you with an idea. And therefore, when you learn how to journal, you can publish your journal, or you can give your journal away, however you want to do it to help the next person. Because the whole purpose of this training and me teaching is to get you tapped into the frequency of love. I'm changing the whole world. If you haven't noticed, if this is your first time on here, I am Coach Nye, the one that's going to save the world. This is what I tell everyone, okay? So I want you to really take this journaling serious, and I want you to learn how to meditate, because you are the only one that can heal you. No one else can heal you. You have to lean on God and heal you. So therefore, you can make your situation better. You change the way you think, then you'll process. So now we're going to get this is something new I created. This is the Trinity of Healing prompts. This is your bonus. You can journal on this. So let me get my glasses, child. So here we go. The habit of showing up builds strength. Now, what I do with these prompts are the habit of showing up builds strength. What I do with it is I have you guys write that down, and then from there you can break it down any kind of way, because now you're creating your own little workbook here. So now the habit, you can say, what can help me build strength? And you can give yourself five things that can help me build strength. Build strength in what? And this is how you build your own workbook. Listen, I'm teaching you how to heal and be the best version of yourself. So listen, if no one told you, I'm telling you right now, I love you and I'm so proud of you. And I thank you for choosing this platform to come on and hang out with me with Cozy Sunday Chat with Coach Nye, where I give a quick little lesson and homework so it gives you something to focus on for the week. Also, I'll be posting the weekly homework that you can do as well. What you can do with the homework that I give you weekly is build a workbook. You can build a workbook. And I give every platform that I have, my group me, my podcast, and here YouTube Chat with Coach Nye is the username, is I put homework everywhere. It doesn't matter where you meet me at or what platform you see me, you're going to learn something. That is so important for you to learn things about yourself. I want you to win. I want you to learn how to care for self and love self before you love anybody else. You have to learn how to love yourself. You have to. No one's going to teach you. No one's going to hold your hand. No one's going to love you the way that you want to be loved until you learn to love yourself that way. So if you're waiting on that husband, you're waiting on that wife, while you're waiting on that, focus on you. Focus on you and get into the resting season knowing that God is going to bring whatever it is that you're going to need. Listen, my podcast is amazing. We talk about the hustle and purpose. We talk about the waiting season versus the resting season. And it's on all platforms, streaming platforms, podcast platforms. It is Chat with Coach Nye. So you guys go check that out. Subscribe there. Subscribe here too. And I also do a video on TikTok. And that's Chat with Coach Nye as well. So I love you guys. Remember to pour into yourself before you pour into others. And God will pour into your cup until it overflows. Just remember that overflow is not for you to go have a good time with. And it doesn't always mean it's money. It's for the people that He's going to send you in these times to help. Okay? So you guys stay the course and stay in purpose. I love you. Coach Nye out.
Thank you for following me.